Namaste, this is Sapna. Welcome to Be Spiced. Agni is a Sanskrit word and it means fire, but it means so much more than that. In fact, if one dives deeper, you may find more than 30 definitions of the word Agni. When I am talking about the word Agni in this video, I am referring to Agni as digestive fire from an Ayurvedic perspective. Ayurveda, which is the holistic medicine from India that dates back more than 5,000 years, teaches us that we are as strong as our Agni. If our Agni is strong, we are able to digest food efficiently and easily assimilate our daily experiences. And on the other hand, if our Agni or digestive fire is weak, our body won't digest well, creating toxic residue or ama as we refer to in Ayurveda that lodges deep in our cells. Today, I'm sharing with you a very simple spiced Agni Broth that is potent with many immune boosting qualities, is anti-inflammatory, and that supports our Agni or overall digestion any time of the year, but most especially during spring months or times when we are prone to cold, allergies, or flu season. So let's gather some spices and begin cooking. For the Agni Broth, we're going to be using a combination of fresh spices and dried spice powder. The first spice is fresh ginger. Fresh ginger is a rhizome that grows underground. It has many gastroprotective effects according to modern science. From an Ayurvedic perspective, ginger is referred to as VISHWABHESAJ or universal medicine. It is pungent in taste and warming and heating when ingested. And remember, a little bit goes a long way. Did you know the easiest way to peel ginger is with the back of a spoon? I actually have a YouTube video where I share how to make an easy ginger relish for everyday digestion. Do check that out and learn a few more insights about this nature's medicine. Next, I will be finely mincing a couple of cloves of garlic. Garlic is another spice that grows under the soil. The cloves of garlic are mostly pungent in taste or in their RASA, as we call it in Ayurveda. Garlic is very potent and powerful, so again, a little bit goes a long way. Garlic does dipana and pachana, which means kindles Agni and is extremely digestive. It removes excess VATA, has anti-inflammatory properties. It liquefies KAPHA and reduces excess mucus formation. The next spice is my favorite, turmeric. Now, most of us are familiar with this yellow spice powder, and there is so much to talk about turmeric. In my opinion, modern medicine has just confirmed some of the healing properties of turmeric and its active ingredient, curcumin. But the ancient wisdom of Ayurveda has placed turmeric on a huge pedestal for centuries. Turmeric balances all the three doshas, VATA, PITTA, and KAPHA. It is beneficial to our circulatory system, to our digestion, our immune health, liver, joints, and so much more. My teacher, Dr. Lod, says it heals our body, mind, and soul. We're also going to be using some black pepper for this Agni Broth. Now, black pepper not only increases the bioavailability of turmeric, but in itself, black pepper is very KAPHA pacifying. Next, we also need a small piece of true cinnamon, also called as Ceylon cinnamon, as this is the most potent variety of cinnamon. Cinnamon is great for not only digestion, but also helps clear our respiratory passage and healthy circulation. Let's also grab a few cloves. That'll add a lovely warm flavor, and it's wonderful to stimulate appetite, reduce congestion, and cough. And lastly, the humble but very mighty whole cumin seeds, my favorite gut buddy. So let's begin cooking. To make the spiced Agni Broth, we're going to take a medium-sized pot and heat it up. Once the pot is nice and hot, we're going to be adding some sesame oil. I love sesame oil, especially when the weather is still cool in springtime and also all through fall and winter months. Once the oil is hot, we're going to add whole cumin seeds. We're gonna allow the cumin seeds to sizzle in that warm oil. Give it a good stir. Next, we're adding our finely minced garlic, followed by ginger. And since I had some fresh turmeric root with me, I went ahead and even finely chopped up a small knob of turmeric root. Next, we're going to be adding some fresh curry leaves. If you have them, fresh curry leaves are wonderful. Sometimes you may even find dry curry leaves in a grocery store, so you can get those too. I wish you could smell the aroma that's in my kitchen right now. The volatile compounds of the spices are getting released in that hot oil. After the ginger, garlic, fresh turmeric root, I am adding the gently smashed cloves, cinnamon, and black pepper. Now you want to remember to constantly keep stirring the spices in the hot oil because you don't want to burn any of those spices. So if you want to adjust your heat, if needed, go ahead and do that. Now it's time to add turmeric powder to this spice party. I did add some fresh turmeric root because I had some with me. You can have a little bit of both, fresh turmeric root and some turmeric powder, or if you don't have access to turmeric root, simply the powder is enough. Let's give everything a good stir. And next we're gonna go get some water and add this to our pot. Let's add some salt and allow the spiced broth to come to a boil. While that happens, I'm gonna go chop up some fresh herbs. Now I love cilantro and basil for this broth. Now cilantro balances the excess heat from all the pungent spices that are added in the spice broth, but cilantro is also very supportive herb for our kidneys. And basil is just so wonderful for all upper respiratory health and support. Once the Agni Broth comes to a boil, which I think it has, we're gonna be adding a whole bunch of these spices in that bubbling spice broth. And lastly, we're gonna get some lemon and add fresh lemon juice. I have my Indian lemon squeezer. Let's see if the American lemon fits in my Indian lemon squeezer. We're gonna squeeze out all the juice. And that's the last step because I don't want the lemon juice to get bitter. And did you know that there's actually a difference between lemon and limes? And if you're curious what that might be, I actually have a YouTube video where I share all about it. And I've titled it, Choose the Right Sour for the Right Season. So you have to go find that video and check out. Once you stir in your lemon juice, your spiced Agni Broth is ready to be served. I love to serve this warm Agni Broth in mugs versus soup bowl. This makes it so much easier to sip on this broth. Enjoy this before a meal as an appetizer at your next gathering. Remember, it helps your gut to wake up, it stimulates digestive enzymes, and get it ready for a meal. You can also sip on this Agni Broth when you feel under the weather, when you have that first sniffles or the first sign of cough. It's very warm and very soothing. The pungent taste of the spices, along with the bitterness and slight sweetness of the fresh herbs, are KAPHA pacifying in nature, and they help with our digestive fire too. Hope you enjoyed this recipe and learned something new today. You learned about spices and how they can be transformed into a delicious Agni Broth that is soothing and helpful for our overall digestion. Well, share this recipe with someone that you think might need it right now. Please give this video your love, your likes, share it, leave us your comment, ask away any questions that you may have. So what are you waiting for? Go in your kitchen and cook up some love, and I hope you found a new way to be spiced. Namaste.